Okay, so when it comes down to why I do what I do or what my why is, I gave this some consideration. In fact, stayed up all night last night just thinking about this. The reason why I do what I do has a multitude of layers, just kind of like an onion. So I'll kind of start. The first layer is me. I do this for me. I want to be successful. I want to achieve the potential. I had all this dormant potential when I was growing up, and you always hear about, hey, you should do something with that, or hey, you have a good speaking voice, you should do something with that, or hey, you can sing pretty well, you should do something with that. Hey, you're great at math, you should do something with that. And so I really am seeking that potential, and I'll give you 2 key figures that let me know that I had all the potential in the world. It's my grandfather as well as my father. And this is not boosting up or bringing up anybody else. I have a multitude of mothers as well as a grandmother or grandmothers, more or less, that had unconditional love that was priceless, and I could not be thankful enough. But there's 2 sentences that came from my father as well as my grandfather when I was growing up that really kind of gave me this energy and knowing that I can do something when I grow up. So my grandfather, to start with him, he would come over to our house and he'd say, hey, I gave you the power. So at some point, I don't remember exactly when he transferred this power to us, but he's like, hey, I gave you the power. And that means something to me. I don't know what it is, but I really felt that this power was transferred from him to me as if a familial power that he gave to us to go forth and do great things, essentially. And then as I started to come of age, my dad let me know, hey, the world is in your hand and you can do whatever you want with it. So here I am thinking, hey, I got the power and I got options based on what my dad told me, what can I achieve? And so that potential lying in me, I have to figure out what it is. So it drives me a lot. The second layer outside of me will be my wife, Kiosha. She's literally my best friend. We've been through thick and thin, far more great times than bad. And I like to think of the analogy of a gym partner. So you get a gym partner because you got to get back in shape, right? But you might not feel like waking up and going to the gym, but then you think about your gym partner, you're like, well, we already agreed that we're going to be there today at X time, and I don't want to let that person down. The cool power of that is your gym partner might also not feel like going to the gym, but they're showing up just for you. And so I look at my wife, I get this energy every single day that I got to show up all the way because I want to deliver a value to her life. And, I want to make sure she knows that she took a bet on, linking up with me and staying with me forever. And she's not going to regret that decision to do so. And I look forward to, having an amazing life with her. Beyond my wife, I would say my why would be my kids. And the funny thing about that is I don't even have kids, not at the time of this recording, but I know that I will someday. And I want to make sure that we are already financially stable, financially set to be able to take care of our kids when they come here, so they won't have to know different struggles that some people endure, unfortunately, due to not being financially stable for whatever reasons, they find themselves in that situation. I'm trying to do whatever I can to make sure that my kids are well taken care of. And then beyond my kids, I would say my family. And what I mean by that is, I'm blessed to have some very ambitious brothers and sisters. They are all chasing after some sort of a glory. I feel like I'm doing well over here, and then I check in with them and I'm like, man, you are crushing it. I'm so happy to hear that about you. But the good news is, because we have aging parents, and I'd imagine someday I'm gonna get that call, hey, we need you to help. Hey, we need you to, do more and all that kind of stuff. And I want to be able to answer the call, not with any excuses, but with action. And then last but not least, it'll be my customers. In this journey of me seeking my greatest potential of delivering great customer service, I've come to truly appreciate great customer service, and I don't think I deserve anything less than that, which is why I don't give anything less than that. I want to make sure that if you're working with me, it was nothing but a positive experience. Before the sale, during the sale, after the sale, we're going to be best friends, okay? And I truly mean that wholeheartedly, because I want to make sure that if you ever came into contact with me, nothing bad will you be able to say. There will be no bad experiences that you have. And if there was a bad experience, trust that I'm going to do whatever I can within my power to clear it up. But that will be the reasons why I do what I do.